Okay, if we could have everyone stand for the presentation of our colors. And now for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a seat. Got it. We had to pace them during the Pledge of Allegiance because this morning and previously it was kind of a race to see how quickly we could get it done. Welcome. I tell the kids year in and year out, this is my 10th year with the school district, our 9th year that we've been in this building, and the 9th time that we've done Veterans Day. This is the most important performance that they will do their entire elementary career because of the sacrifice of the people that are sitting in front of us right now. We talk about respect, we talk about sacrifice, we talk about resiliency, we talk about stick-with-itness and grit. That's what this audience embodies. And someday I hope our kids live up to the same thing, the same role model and the same example that you guys have set in front of them. So thank you for your service, thank you for everything that you've done in the past, what you currently do, and what you have done for our future. That being said, in front of you is almost 190 kids in just 2 grades at Woodward-Granger Elementary. We have our 5th graders that are sitting above 100 and our 4th graders that are right around that 80-ish number. It changes daily depending on the open enrollment status of our district. So you are seeing exactly why we voted the way we voted on Tuesday for this school district. So thank you very much for those of you that did that. In the 9 years that we've been here, when we opened up this building, we had 5 empty classrooms. We built for the future. Every room is being used here now. Every grade level has 4 sections per, and it's growing. There will be a day where we're probably going to get to 5. I hope not really soon, because there are 370 kiddos in this building alone. So we are growing at a nice little steady pace, and that's easy to take on right now. So welcome. Hopefully you've all taken advantage of your free breakfast. You should have been. If you haven't, Hy-Vee kicks you out a free breakfast in the morning, so stop there. we're going to feed you our Thanksgiving Day meal. We bumped it up. So you're not just going to get like a hot dog and chips or anything like that. You're going to get turkey, mashed potatoes, I think. There's a pumpkin bar involved. There's some good chow, all right? So you're not going to get the school lunch of like chicken nuggets. Even though that's what these guys eat. They're going to look at the turkey and go, ugh. But we changed it up for you guys. So welcome. You're welcome to absolutely stay after this is all over with. Sit, eat with your youngsters, and then up to you. I know some grandparents have already asked if they can take their little one with them this afternoon. As long as mom and dad say yes, we say yes too. You can do that as well. So enjoy this presentation. These guys are fantastic. If you follow along in the program, we've got some great vocals. We've got some great readers that are going to read their essays of what a veteran means to them, or just in general about the entire day. And then hopefully after you eat with us, go right on down the road to Texas Roadhouse and get yourself a free steak. I don't know if they're doing that today or if they're doing that on Saturday, but normally they coordinate that with us and we go perform as well, but we're not doing it this year because it's on the weekend. So please take advantage. You all deserve it. For those of you that are here just as guests, welcome. We do this every year with our 4th and 5th graders. And as long as this staff is what it is, we are going to stay doing this until somebody tells us no, which nobody's going to do that. So I'm going to quit rambling on. I will interject here with right before one of the other songs, but now I'm going to turn it over to you guys and your wonderful vocals. You guys know what we're doing. Good luck. Never mind, they're not singing right now. I should follow my own program. Gentlemen, these resident experts right here are going to teach us a little something that they do every year. So I'm going to turn the microphone. I'll leave it running right here, and you guys can take it from there. Big round of applause for our local Legion.
Can you hear me? Good morning. I want to thank the staff and especially the students of Woodward-Granger Elementary for the invitation, of Woodward Post 211 of the American Legion for the invitation to come with you and help celebrate Veterans Day. The flag folding ceremony represents the same religious principles in which our country was originally founded. The flag, the portion of the flag denoting honor, is a canton of the blue containing the stars of representing states our veterans served in uniform. The canton field of blue dresses from the left to right and is only inverted when draped as a pall on the casket of a veteran who has served our country honorably in uniform. In the evening, in the Armed Forces of the United States, at the ceremony retreat, after taps have been sounded, the flag is lowered and folded in a triangle fold and kept under watch throughout the night as a tribute to our nation's honored dead. The next morning, it is brought out at the ceremony of the first fold of our flag is a symbol of life. The second fold is a symbol of our belief in the eternal life. The third fold is made in honor and remembrance of the veterans departing our ranks who gave a portion of his life for the defense of our country to attain peace throughout the world, not to have been in vain, and shall never be forgotten. The fourth fold represents our weaker nature, for as American citizen trusting in God, for it is Him who we turn to in times of peace as well as in times of war for His divine guidance. The fifth fold is a tribute to our country, for in the words of the immortal Stephen Decatur, our country, in dealing with other countries, may she always be right, but it is still our country, right or wrong. The sixth fold, for this is where our hearts lie, and it's with our hearts that we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The seventh fold is a tribute to our armed forces, for it is through these same armed forces that we protect our country and our flag against all our enemies, whether they be found within or without the boundaries of our republic. The eighth fold is a tribute to the one who entered into the valley of the shadow of death, that we might see the light of day, and this fold is made to honor Mother, for whom it flies on Mother's Day. The ninth fold is a tribute to our womanhood, for it has been through their faith, love, loyalty, and devotion that the characters of the men that have made this country great have been molded. The 10th fold is a tribute to a father, for he too has given his sons for the defense of our country since he was first born. We fold from the stripes toward the stars, for whereas the stripes represent the 13 original colonies that founded our republic, and they are now embodied in the 50 sovereign states represented by the stars, so that the stars cover the stripes. The 11th fold, for in the eyes of the Hebrew citizen, this represents the lower portion of the seal of King David and King Solomon, and glorifies in their eyes the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. The 12th fold, in the eyes of the Christian citizen, this represents an emblem of eternity and glorifies in the eye God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost. When the flag is completely folded, the stars are uppermost, which reminds us of our national motto, "In God We Trust." After the flag is completely folded and tucked in, it takes on an appearance of a cocked hat, reminding us of the soldiers who served under George Washington and the sailors and Marines who served under Captain John Paul Jones, and they, followed by their comrades and shipmates in the armed forces of the United States, have preserved for us the rights, privileges, and freedom which we are enjoying today. Today is a very special day as we honor all of those men and women who served our great country in uniform and those that are still serving to protect our country and its citizens. This tribute to the flag is offered in this country in appeal to all men and women of all races, colors, and tongues, that they may come to understand that our flag is a symbol of liberty and learn to love it. This is your flag, and it is the flag of the United States of America. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
The fourth grade classes each picked a student. I'm going to grab my program here. Each picked a student who they had all wrote acrostic poems, and so each classroom picked a student. So we're going to be hearing from Maddie Chichak, AJ Paul, Parker Sporer, and Natalie Ullman.
V is for veterans. Veterans are the people who are serving or used to serve in the military to protect us. E is for efforts. They put hard efforts into saving our country and our lives. T is for training. Training hard to fight for our lives and risk their lives for us. E is for experience. Experience with death and other tragedies for us and to keep us safe. R is for responsibility. Responsibility to protect us and keep us out of harm or danger. A is for anthem. The national anthem honors those who are in the military or still are. N is for nation. They protected our nation for all of us. S is for survivor. They survived through tough times they had to face.
V is for very brave. Veterans are very brave to go and fight and put their lives at risk, and we thank them. E is for emotional. Emotional because they could be family members or friends or someone you never met that serves for our country. T is for types. Types of people that work in the military for us and all are special. E is for effort, for putting all their strength to help fight for the USA. R is for remember. Remember all the ones who died for us and all the others that lived fighting. A is for always. Always know you are protected by the military forces. N is for nation. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We made that song for the ones that fight for us. S is for safe. Thank you for keeping us safe from the other countries that try to hurt us or others.
V is for victory. Veterans lead us to victory. E is for effort. Veterans give effort because they don't give up. T is for tribute. Veterans make a tribute to us because they fight for our country. E is for encounter. If you encounter a veteran, you should give them respect because they do a lot for us. R is for recognition. Veterans deserve recognition because they risk their lives for us. A is for America's heroes. Veterans are definitely America's heroes because they do so much for our country. N is for nation. Veterans help our nation because they do so much for us. S is for sacrifices. Veterans have to face so many sacrifices. For example, they leave home, risk their lives, and so much more.
V is for victorious. Veterans are victorious in battle every day. E is for energetic. They have the energy and courage to keep going. T is for training. Veterans train so hard to keep us safe. E is for educational. They teach us to be generous to everyone. R is for reliable. We can rely on veterans to protect us. A is for appreciation. We appreciate veterans by celebrating Veterans Day. N is for no fear. Veterans show no fear to the enemies. S is for special. Veterans are very special people to anyone that has existed.
Fifth graders this year wrote an essay about what the flag means to me, and our readers this year are Reese Gore, Penelope Lopez, Colt Smith, and Cassie Jones.
What the flag means to me. Have you ever looked at the flag and it reminded you of something from history, or it reminded you of something that happened to someone in your family that was maybe a veteran? This is all of the things that the flag and Veterans Day means to me. When I see or think of the flag, it makes me think about all the remarkable things that some courageous people have risked their lives to do. When I see the flag, whether it's on a holiday and there's one in my front yard, or just on a pole in my town, I always think of the people who fought for our freedom. Veterans Day to me reminds me of freedom and glory. It means freedom because I know that all those people who fought in wars have done something to let our country have freedom. Glory because of all the battles that people have done to win and let our country have glory. Veterans Day is celebrated on the 11th day of the 11th month at 11 o'clock because that is when World War I ended, a successful war for our country. Veterans Day celebrates people who have died and people who are still here today. Luckily for us, there are 23.2 million veterans today that we can share how grateful we are to have had them serve for our country. That is all what the flag means to me. Remarkable people, glory, and freedom. Veterans Day is celebrated to show how proud we are and how thankful we are because all of our veterans are special.
What the flag means to me. Have you ever wondered why people respect the flag so much? Well, it also represents the veterans. The flag isn't just for show, it stands for much more. To me, the flag means much more than just a flag. It helps me remember veterans and how they have helped our country. The flag used to only have 13 stars until the states kept forming. When a flag has faded and ripped, you take it to the American Legion and they will have a ceremony and burn the flags. The flag means much more than just a flag. Veterans come from all walks of life. Veterans Day is always November 11th on the 11th month. Did you know that Veterans Day used to be called Armistice Day? There are also 23.2 million military veterans in the United States. Here are all the 5 main groups: the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. Veterans Day became a national holiday beginning in 1938. Thank you to all the veterans who have served for our country. You all mean so much to our country. We appreciate you.
Have you ever wondered how it feels to fight for our country? I have, and I really just don't know. I know how I feel about the flag, as well as veterans, though, so I will share it with you now. First of all, whenever I see the flag, I feel lucky. I feel lucky to live in this country where I am free. I know that there are other places in the world where people don't have the same privileges that I do. I also feel lucky when I hear, speak, or think about the many people who risk their lives for people like me, ordinary Americans. It is the most selfless act that there is. There are many other things that make me lucky, but these are 2 of the most important. Secondly, when I see the flag, I think about American history. I think of all our leaders, the 46 presidents, the many governors, many senators, and many Supreme Court justices, just to name a few. I think of all the battles we fought: the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, both World Wars, Korea, Iraq, and Vietnam, as well as many others. I think of all the laws that were modified or added to make the USA the great nation it is today. We have changed our Constitution to make the country better for all of the people. The flag makes me feel and think about a lot of different things. It makes me feel lucky, and it makes me think about my country's history. That's why I enjoy looking at the flag. Now, on to the topic of veterans, the people who served or are currently serving in the United States military, whether they've served in the Army, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, or now even the Space Force. First of all, I'd like to note that veterans, just like everyone else, have a lot going on in their lives. They might be parents, grandparents, children, brothers or sisters, cousins, friends, co-workers, or even just acquaintances, yet they have sacrificed time away from these people just for the well-being and protection of their country. Another point I want to state is that 23.2 million people in U.S. society are veterans. So when finding out that there are 331.9 million people in the United States, I did some math and found out that only 6.9% of people in this country have served in the military. Both of these two notes drive me to believe that veterans are heroes. The dictionary describes a hero as a person noted for courageous acts of nobility or character. I'd personally slightly disagree with that definition because not all veterans have fought in a war or have received awards for what they have accomplished. For me, just the fact that a person was willing to possibly lose their life or sustain serious injury for this country is enough to make them heroes. To wrap up, I'll quickly restate my beliefs. The flag makes me feel lucky, and it makes me look back on my country's history. Veterans can just be described as heroes. So now ask yourself, what do I think about the flag and veterans?
Red, white, and blue, the colors of our flag. The flag of the United States of America is gorgeous. All the stars represent all of our states. The way it looks in the wind is amazing. November 11th, 1919 was the first ever Veterans Day. These are my reasons for what the flag means to me. My first reason for what the flag means to me is freedom. I say this because we are one of the most free countries in the world. The freedom we have lets kids be kids and adults be adults without having so many different rules that other countries have. Also, the soldiers that have fight for our country, for our freedom, we have to be thankful to. Our freedom lets us be able to say what needs to be said. My second reason is love. It means love because all the veterans that put their life on the line just for their country means so much. That means that they must have loved our country. If they love our country, that means we can love our country, and the flag is our country. So that means to me that the flag has loved the veterans and us have put in it. My last reason is glory. The flag of the United States means glory to me because we have won battles and saved thousands of lives. Our shoulders should have glory for all they have done. Our soldiers mean a lot. The flag also means glory because every battle and wars we have won, we had so much glory. We all should be happy and have glory that we are here and free. If we didn't win those battles, we could not have been as happy. In conclusion, I think that we should be thankful and love the flag of America because it stands for freedom, love, glory, and way more. Also, 23.2 million veterans have risked and sacrificed their lives for you. We could be less free and less joyful if it weren't for them. So next time you see the flag, think of all the people that sacrificed their life for you.
One more big round of applause for all of our 4th and 5th graders that were brave enough to get up here and speak. Okay, this last song that they're about ready to perform is one of my favorites. When you hear your branch of service, please stand to be recognized. We're going to go through all of them. This is my favorite one, so please make sure. They're going to make sure they're loud enough to know which branch that they are announcing, so I look forward to recognizing you. All right, here we go. Okay, before we retire the colors, one more big round of applause for all of our 4th and 5th graders. I believe that's the longest they have ever had to stand in one place, and I know that's the quietest they've ever been in one place. So now they're going to unleash it onto the lunchroom, so I apologize for that. So again, thank you very much for participating. You are always welcome, whether your kid's a 4th grader or a 5th grader. As a veteran, you are always welcome back here every year when we do our Veterans Day celebration. It's just something that we owe to you. So that being said, we are going to retire the colors here with the gentleman here to my right. And then after that, we are going to attempt for the first time in 9 years to do 2 chow lines instead of just the one to get you guys through here a little bit quicker. So Mr. Burt and everybody will be in there directing everybody where to go. Again, you're all welcome to stay for lunch. Grab your young person, visit with them as long as you can and as long as you need to. Again, thank you very much. Enjoy everything that you are owed this weekend. And again, thank you very much. Okay, 4th and 5th graders, if you have a visitor here with you, you hold tight. They're going to come get you. 4th and 5th graders that do not have a visitor for you today, your teachers are going to grab you, and you guys are going to go to another location right now. We're going to do all of our visitors right now, get them fed first, because that is the polite thing to do, and then we'll go from there. All right? Okay, here we go. You're dismissed.